Bruh. It's a sad day when the mouth from this fell off in the wash. Big sad, big sad. But that's okay because we've got another craft for this week. I'm going to be doing something interesting. I am going to be trying to put a mask onto a hoodie. I think I've seen it done before. I'm gonna try to use zippers to like have it come up and down. I have kind of an idea-ish of what I'm looking for. So let's get cracking on this. What you're gonna need zippers, a hoodie, a sewing machine, material for the face mask, some pins to hold everything together before you sew it, of course, some scissors, tailor's chalk, and I like to use a cutting mat. First off, take the hoodie, flip her inside out. I already put pins over here, so I'm actually gonna flip it inside out through the neck hole. Okay, so my idea was about 1.5 inches in from the edge of the hood. I'm going to sew a straight stitch right down over here. And then on the other side, I'm gonna make like a makeshift face mask. And then you're gonna be able to zip it up and down. I put the end down all the way down over here. This is like the neckline right here. So it's a couple inches below that. And then I'm gonna match it on the other side. Do the same thing. Let's get cracking. Okay, I cut out like a pretty decent size of material, but we'll get to that later. I kind of want to figure out the layout first. So this probably will be a lot of cutting and a lot of speeding up throughout this video because I have no clue what I'm gonna do in this video. Yikes.
Let's get started.
Alright, so the first step is I'm going to be marking on the hoodie where I need the zipper to line up. That should be close enough. Zipper on zipper right there. That's good. Okay, now we can pin it down. That's really, really close to being identical to the other side in my opinion. As we all know, I'm not a professional. I do the DIY way. You figure it out as you go. That looks like it got a little bit too close towards the end. Yeah, that should be enough to hold it down. And one more shouldn't hurt. That's how that's gonna be laid out. Actually, I would need these to go straight. It has to be straight to work, I think. I think I put it a little bit too far down. Oh no, no, no. That's not gonna work. I finally figured it out and got them pretty much equal on both sides. I wasn't thinking about the overlap under here, so I kind of need to compensate on this side for that. Let's sew these sides up and then see where we can go from there. That's not my best work, but it should hold up for the purpose of this video. Okay, so these zippers are nice and secure. The next step I have to do in this process is I have to measure across my face like this. I need to do this. Okay, the measurement is 11 inches. So I'm gonna do this in halves. So we'll do 5.5 inches. 5.5, that has to go into 3.5 inches. Let's get this part done. All right, I think I made a template for this. So this is gonna be the top part. This is about 5.5 inches. It comes out a little bit from my nose. I'm not 100% sure. I might have to tailor it in a little bit. And then it comes down to the point where it should meet the neck. And this should just be straight for meeting the zipper. So I have to make 2 more of these. I made 2 of them already just to see if it kind of matched up with my face. All right, let's get started with those 2. I only want to use one in case I accidentally mess something up. You can cut through a couple of them because this material is very thin. So you don't really need to just do one at a time. You're kind of just wasting time at that point. we just need to sew along the nose line and the mouth line, and then sew these two together, and we should be just about there. All right, we're gonna be sewing this bad boy up. Okay, we have to sew the top and the bottom parts now. Let's go. I am not ready for this, but let's go. Okay, now that I'm looking at the bottom part, it is looking a little big for this project. All right, now that I'm looking at the bottom part right over here, I'm noticing that it is way too big for this project. I'm gonna have to cut it down to like 3 inches. So this might be interesting, but I'll do that after I sew the top part. So I don't think I ever thought about how the fact that these fold in, it's on this edge. I guess I never really thought about that until now. I only need about an inch. So I'm gonna need to trim a bunch off of this to like there and then go to there. Okay, I'll be right back.
One eternity later.
So the best idea I could come up with was just doing a straight cut with my scissors across right here. So I'll make a little mark with my tailor's chalk. And this might still be too much on it, but I'm also trying to think of seam allowance. So, oh crap. I'm nervous to cut this much off of it just because it's a little bit on the risky side. They're not quite even. All right, now I'm gonna sew up the sides and then we'll try to attach it. I really hope this works. Super excited for this. Just because I cut so much length off of this, I'm gonna do a straight stitch right here. We're about to do this straight stitch at the bottom over here just to make sure it's nice and strong still. We'll also do one at the top to seal this one up as well. Now we can close up the sides. I'm gonna try to keep it as tight as I can. Don't worry about how the seams on the sides look. We're gonna be hiding that with the zipper. So the only person that could really even see it would be you. And I don't think you'd be paying too close attention to that. I hope. I won't, at least. And go ahead and do the other side now. All right, assess the work you've done. Looks clean enough. I'm gonna do a little bit of trimming and I will be right back. Seemingly a billion years later, I finally got this attached to the zipper, the face mask. Hopefully that I don't get anything caught in the zipper. It's really close and I've never used the zipper before. And I guess I measured it pretty well because it looks almost exactly at the line of the neck. So I can kind of just sew it right into the neck, which would be pretty much ideal. All right, so I'm gonna sew along this and then I'm gonna try to do the other side and then we should be good to go. All right, I'm gonna grab the sewing machine. Here goes nothing. The moment of truth. What it's all been about. Oh my God, this could actually work. All right, I pinned the other side so far, and I am at a dilemma. I'm not sure how I'm going to sew this. I think I can just go in like this, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna give this a go, but I doubt it's gonna be perfect. Let's just try. I don't even know if this is gonna fit with the zipper on it. Try dropping it down first. That's too close to the edge. Can I sew along on the zipper? Or is that gonna be too much of a barrier for this? All right, so I'm gonna try to sew along the zipper. We'll see how that goes, if I can keep it going. I'm gonna just have to hold this part. What did I just do? I think I just fixed it because I definitely had messed that up before. Are you ready for the final reveal? What up? Okay, so it's a thing. It looks kind of sick, pretty thin, so it's breathable. It's not super form-fitting to my face. I wish it was a little bit tighter on, but you know, this jacket doesn't exactly fit anyway. It's a couple sizes too small. It was a tight medium when I was a medium. This was definitely one of the projects that made me have to do a little bit of outside of the box thinking. This thing ended up coming out pretty cool, if I do say so myself. Ooh, it's a little toasty in here. Woo. Thank you all for sticking around. I hope it's not perfect by any means, but it is a proof of concept. Now that I know it's a good idea, I can probably go forward and have some made like this, because as many of you know, I am going to be starting my own clothing line called Wolfgang Apparel, and I am trying to change the game. Everything is too boring. And that's gonna be it for this video. If you would be so kind, could you please, please, please like, comment, and subscribe? And I will see you in next Wednesday's video, 5 p.m. Make sure you guys come watch the premiere with me. I'll be in the comments, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.